Hi guys, my name is Becca, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with my last weekly reading check-in for August. Technically we still have a couple more days left of August, but it's Friday and it's time for my video, so it's okay. I'll talk about the last couple books in my wrap-up whenever I, decide to get to that. You know how long that could take. So yeah, we're here with, what I've read for the past week, and gotta say it wasn't a lot. But it's okay. I'm fine. First, I finished The Beast by J.R. Ward. This is, what number is this? Book 14 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. And I absolutely loved it. This focuses on Rage and Mary again. They were our main focus in the second book of the series. And now, book number 14, they are focused again. And it's just looking into the relationship some more and just what's going on now. And it just, I can't really talk too much about this because it's like super spoilery. And I don't really want to spoil a lot. But I will say children come up in here. Like the topic of children comes up in here. So, yeah. I love Rage so much in this book, it's not even funny. I liked him a lot in the second book, and I've liked him throughout the series, but this book made me absolutely fall in love with him. He's just so beautiful. I love this person. Like, Rage is just fantastic. And then his demon dragon that inside of him is just, I love the dragon too. And then, Mary is amazing. And we get to see all of, the rest of the Brotherhood. And I just love this book so much. It was fantastic. I was just eating this up so much. And I gave it 5 stars. Of course. So that was my ebook. So along with that, I tried to read a physical book and an ebook. Why does my phone keep doing that? Okay, stay. I tried to read an ebook and a physical book, at the same time. I can't talk. I tried to read those together. So for my physical read, I was reading Stormcrow by Kaylin Josephson. Yeah. This is about 2 kingdoms that are at war. We have one kingdom that believes in like the crow gods, and they hatch crows, and there's magic involved with that. And then there's the other kingdom that just wants to destroy them and overrule them. And can you tell that I didn't really read this and I didn't really like what I was reading? We follow our main character. What's her name? Oh, Anthea or Thea. We follow her. She is part of the Crow Kingdom. And there's this festival going on to hatch the new crows, and then the rookery where all the crow eggs were being kept caught on fire. Someone set fire to it, and they were all destroyed. Thea's mother, who is the queen of this kingdom, ran in there to try to save them and ended up perishing in the process. And Thea's older sister, Kalisa, I don't know, became queen of the kingdom. And in order to keep the peace and try to keep that other kingdom from like destroying them, from destroying them, Kalisa or whatever her name is, decides to marry off Thea to the prince of that kingdom. And there you go. I got about 150 pages into this book before I just couldn't take it anymore, and I DNF'd it. I had started reading this one while I was still reading The Beast, and then I think I got about 100 pages, and I just wasn't, really that interested in it, or like really that keen with it. So I set it down for just a little bit, and I finished The Beast up. And so right when I did that, I was like, alright, gotta get back into this. I read about 50 more pages and was just, why? I just don't care. I love that there's a map. Like, the map is really nice. But this isn't a book for me. At first, like, it was like, okay, and then I just really wasn't caring about the characters. I wasn't caring about anything, really. The crows freaking died. Like, the crow eggs were destroyed, and I was bored. I felt so bad. But I just, like, her mother died, and I didn't care. I don't care about this romance, whatever it's supposed to be. I just don't want to be reading a book that I'm just not caring about. And I knew if I would have just continued on with it, I probably would have given it only 2 stars anyway, so I just decided to DNF it. I think, wait, was I here? Yeah, it was around here. So I got somewhat. But yeah. Feel bad. I know some people really like this book. I know Melissa from Melissa in the Books really liked this book, and that's who I got the recommendation from, because this was one of my picks for the Booktuber's Favorite Books of 2019, and this was on there from Melissa in the Books, and I wanted to like it, and I really did, and I just didn't. I'm sorry. So yeah, this was a DNF. It's becoming a habit now where I'm either DNFing them or I'm just not loving them. But it's just, it is what it is for right now. And I want to keep going because I know there's got to be some more books. Like, I do find books that I absolutely love from that pile of books. You know, from picking out those books. I am liking some of them. Like, I'm loving some of them. But then, I mean, obviously there are going to be some duds. There's just nothing I can do about it. The other book that I've completed is the graphic novel Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me by Mariko Tamaki and Rosemary Valero O'Connell. This is a graphic novel. It's got a gorgeous art style, and we follow Frederica and Laura Dean. They are girlfriends, lesbian lovers. Love to see it, really do. Here we go. The title is because Frederica and Laura Dean are together, but Laura Dean keeps breaking up with Frederica. Pretty much because Laura Dean cheats on her. Hate cheating, truly do. Frederica catches Laura Dean cheating on her in, like, kind of the beginning. And this is after, like, their many breakups. You don't really get to see a lot of their breakups. You just know that it's been happening. And Frederica obviously is very upset. Doesn't know what to do. Doesn't confront Laura Dean about it. Okay. She kind of goes off the deep end, you know, gets really wasted, kind of introverted, doesn't really care about anything, until finally, her and Laura Dean, like, it's all because she believes that Laura Dean's gonna break up with her. Not because she was cheating on her, but because she felt that she was going to be broken up with. And then she realizes that Laura Dean isn't going to break up with her, and they're fine, and then everything is okay. But as this relationship goes, Laura Dean, I mean, it's still, like, a shitty person. She's a shitty girlfriend. And Frederica is a shitty person, too. And she's a shitty friend when she's with Laura Dean. I don't like books with cheating. I really don't. I absolutely hate it. In this book, I can't talk about why. I really want to. Like, I really want to go, like, super in depth with everything. I just want to have this very spoilery discussion about this book. And I might actually make it. Because I hated this book so much. And I gave it 1 star. The art style was nice. Everything else, no. There was a lot of diversity in here. We have, you know, our 2 girls that are together, our 2 girlfriends, and then we have our other gay couple, which is our 2 males. The 2 males are both black. And I want to say that's really it for diversity. I want to say I don't exactly know Frederica's. I can't really. I'm just telling you I hated this book. So yeah, diversity was fine. I don't feel like a lot of the characters were to their full potential. And I feel like there were just very, very stupid choices in this book, and I don't care how anybody wants to justify any of it. It can't be. Like, it can't be justified. It just was awful. I'm sorry if you really enjoyed this book, if you really liked it. That's you, not me. I hated this book. 1 star. Done. Now, again, I might end up doing a very spoilery discussion talking about why I hated that book. So, yeah. Maybe that'll happen. Okay, other than that, I am reading 2 books. I am currently reading 2 books. Actually, we'll make that 3. First up, I am reading Blood Vow by J.R. Ward. This is the 2nd book in the Black Dagger Legacy series, and this one follows right after The Beast. So they do correlate. In my opinion, I feel like you should read them as they're supposed to be read. So you would get up all the way to the Shadows in the Black Dagger Brotherhood, and then read the first book in the series, which is Blood Kiss, and then read The Beast, and then read Blood Vow. This one is following another new recruit in the Black Dagger Brotherhood training program called Axe. And then we also have a noble female called Elise. And Elise very much wants to go to university. She's been sneaking out because her father really won't let her go to school. So she's been sneaking out for over a year because of all the things that were happening with the raids and all the noble families, and a lot of the common families were killed. It's just not really safe, and her father doesn't want her out there, but she's been sneaking out and going anyway. And one night her father actually catches her and almost forbids her from going at all, but then he is persuaded to allow her to have a bodyguard, which is Axe. And then this whole like romance love triangle kind of ensues, because she's also kind of got a romance with the professor at her university. She is his teaching assistant, so they're technically not, like, she's technically not a student, but, you know. I am, I think, 200 and some pages into this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving all the books in the series. I'm having a good time. So, yeah, this definitely will probably be like a 4 or 5 star for me. It's getting really good. And I know the last book, which is Blood Fury, that one follows Peyton and Novo, who are also new recruits in that, and I'm kind of really looking forward to that, so we'll see. And then the other book that I'm currently reading is Middle Game by Shauna McGuire. This is the other book that I have to read for the Booktuber's Favorite Books of 2019, and I'm pretty decently in, and I've literally just read this morning. I'm 195 pages in. I'm in the middle of a chapter, but that's because I had some stuff I needed to do. So I was just trying to get to like the 200 page mark, but I think by tonight I'm going to try and get to like the 250 page mark, and I'll have like a few more days just to finish this off. So far, it's okay. So far, so good, actually. I'm kind of interested in it. It's sci-fi, so I'm not truly understanding a lot of the stuff that's happening. I just remember following Roger and Dodger, who are experiments. Like, they're a set, like one of the sets of experiments that were going on. There's other ones, but they're not doing as well as them. I'm truly not. I just know Dodger is like really into math and numbers, and Roger's very much skilled with like words and languages. And it's got to do with like alchemy, and I really like the fact that Roger and Dodger can talk to each other even when they're like states away. Like, Dodger lives in California and Roger lives in Massachusetts, I think it is. And they just start talking to each other one day in their heads. It's really nice. They have to talk out loud, so it's not exactly telepathy, but I guess it's like a version of telepathy. And they just kind of go back and forth on whether or not the other is like imaginary or real, and it's like a quantum thing. I don't know exactly. I'm kind of like, it's kind of just going over my head a little bit, but I am kind of enjoying the story, and you definitely get like a timeline. It starts, I think, in like the 80s, so like 86, I believe. It starts in like 1986, and then I think right now I'm in like 2005, I think. So and then it doesn't say when, like the date, but it does say that it's like 30 seconds to the end of the world or something. There are those kinds of chapters, which you only get like a little snippet, obviously, but stuff is happening there. And I am kind of enjoying this book. Will this be like a 5-star? I don't know, because of the whole sci-fi thing. But I definitely think this could be like a 3.5 to a 4-star book, depending on how this still goes. Like, I still have a good chunk of the way through it. Like over half. So I don't know. I really don't know how I'm going to feel about this book. I just know that so far I'm kind of liking it. I'm enjoying like the story aspect, not exactly like the sciencey aspect, but you know, I'm enjoying the characters, so that's good. They're keeping me going. And then lastly, I haven't exactly started it, but it's only 12 pages long, and that's The Wager by Sherilyn Kenyon, which is the prequel to Lords of Avalon series, and I just want to get this over and done with. It's only 12 pages long, so I'm just going to read it. Like, half of this book is literally just a chapter preview from another book. That's it. So I'm just going to read that, and I'll be done with that. And then I have maybe another book I might pick up before the end of the month, which is in a few days. So yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you like my hair? I got a cut, finally. How many times have I been like saying how much I hate my hair in my videos, and now I'm actually kind of liking how it is. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you again with another. Bye. Happy reading, guys, and stay safe.